All right, tribe. That's it for today's study group. We did it today on Saturday instead of Sunday. Slight mix up, or not mix up, but just switching the schedule up a bit for this week. This was the end of DSM week, so you know how we do. Did you like this group? Not like this group? People, DSM week. You could do something else for this week. Honest feedback.
I wanted to say that I truly appreciate your class because someone with TBI, I struggle to remember things. And not only were you patient and kind in explaining stuff, you also gave great analogies, examples, acronyms, and the repetition definitely helped resonate with me and stick with me. That even though I love how you take that pause, read the question, go over each answer, but because of those examples I just gave, a lot of the answers I knew right away because of how you explained it. And I just want to say, I take my test in July and I feel a lot more convinced and more comfortable taking it after hearing all the horror stories from other people that I work with in the hospital, that I'll be better prepared. And I really owe that to you. Thank you so much.
No, absolutely. And I understand this exam could just be anxiety provoking, and it just, a lot of what I hear is like, I just want my life back. Like I'm just trying to, pass this exam and just continue with our social work journey. And just being able to simplify and organize the information, because a lot of like the fluff and just the other stuff that we just simply don't need, and really zone into what the question is asking and just those tips that we can use to recognize like, oh, okay, this is what I really need to focus on to answer this question, so we don't overwhelm our mind with just a lot of information that we don't necessarily need. And of course, how we're looking at these questions. So definitely glad, and again, I say talk to me like I'm 4. I sound like a broken record on purpose just to help it really digest for us. So definitely glad you found value out of the group.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I just turned in my documents to the board, so I still have quite a couple months to test, probably about 4 or 5. But I've been watching your videos actually for about a year, and not so frequently until the last couple weeks. And I love your commentary. I love that you make learning fun. So sometimes you exaggerate some things, and then your repetition definitely works. I've attended other study groups, and their voice can be so monotone, and I feel like I'm in college and I'm falling asleep. But with your classes, I've attended a lot of them, and I actually stay until the end, and I actually feel like I'm learning. And when I do the mock tests, I get so excited when I get them right. And I'm so thankful for your classes, and I hope to continue in the next couple months, and hopefully in October, November when I test, I'll do great. And thank you.
Nice. Definitely glad that you're getting value out of the groups. And well, I can't take credit for my voice because I shout out to my parents, they did what they needed to do. But there is an art to the teaching as well, where just in general, and this doesn't have anything to necessarily do with this exam right here, but just in general, when we're learning, we do want to be more involved in just being able to ask, where you guys are from, like where you zooming in from. Or I know sometimes when I'm talking about some of this stuff, I just get passionate, and then I just want to keep flowing through it and everything like that. So glad that you rock with my style here, because other people would be like, I don't like Ray's style. I don't like the way he do it. I prefer someone else. So I'm definitely glad you're resonating with my style.
Hey, Ray. Hey, my name is Akbar. Thank you for today. And the cluster A and cluster B, that was really helpful, because I was like, wait, what is that? I could have guessed at it, but it was so good to get that insight. And the gender and sexual orientation, understanding the differences between that, and just the style of questions, the way you kind of put all the questions together, and the flow between the questions, the responses, the group. I fed off of the group as well, so that really gave me more just that vibe to get ready for this test, because sometimes, as a group we can be kind of down, but I think with your leadership and everything, and the style really just resonated with myself in helping to motivate me for this exam. And and this 4 hours, so it's nothing to sneeze at. And the style, like you're saying, the 2x2x2, and going over the questions that you got right, because sometimes I think you in a moment you get it right, but you still have some kind of slight doubt in there. And I think if we practice it to where we can't get it wrong, is the best method to me, where you have zero doubt in your responses. So I think the practicing the right and the wrong is the best way to go about it. And just thank you for today. This was my first session live, so really appreciate it, and looking forward to the future sessions. And thank you.
Nice. Absolutely. Definitely glad you attended it, enjoyed like this side of the tribe and everything. And one thing I always say is, remember to show ourselves grace. When I say this exam is a different way of thinking, it really is a different way of thinking. Unless you're going to say that your university, I remember papers and internship. If you're going to say your university, maybe nowadays, but your professor was going over practice questions, creating practice questions from scratch, applying this information and whatnot. This exam is a different way of thinking. So being able to show ourselves that grace, give it time for everything to process, digest, so we can feel more comfortable about it. And that 2 a day, it just helps with it exposing us to that information, the style of the exam. So we can go in there, get our license, and keep it moving, So remember to show ourselves that grace. Oh, and let me say this one. If Ray, if I didn't pass the exam this amount of time, well, we definitely always want to learn and see what we can improve on. But if you want to know the type of quality of social worker you are, I just want to know 2 things. One, what is the feedback you get from your clients? And what does your coworker, your team say about you as a social worker? That's going to tell me the quality of social worker you are, not necessarily this exam, because this exam is a different way of thinking. So show yourselves that grace. It's okay.
Hi, Ray. I just want to say thank you. Ever since I joined the tribe, everything has been a little bit more clearer. I would say it's almost like a light bulb went off. So I'm able to understand the material a little bit better, look at the questions a little bit different. So thank you for that. And then also, I would like to thank you for allowing the tribe to be able to attend your live. I do a lot of the YouTube videos, but you always provide an opportunity for us to join the live groups as well, like with the free monthly Zoom group. Also the 5 for 5, that's very affordable. And then also just thank you for going above and beyond, and then acknowledging like Mother's Day, Father's Day, military. So I was able to join this session because of that. So just thank you. I appreciate all of your help, and I'm going to continue to join. I don't test until maybe another 2 months, but I'm still going to be able to but I'm still going to make sure on a regular basis I'm doing the 2 a day, and then zooming in whenever I can as well. So thank you again.
No, absolutely. And I mean, how I approach, just me as a whole, like I want to add the value first. Like I just want to add the value to our tribe. And when it comes to adding value to, again, our tribe, our social workers, like 100%, Mother's Day, Father's Day, military folk, whenever those opportunities come up, 100%, I want to pour it back into our tribe. Because I get it, like the financial burden that comes with this. And I know some people have even emailed me like, oh, Ray, you could charge more, and da-da-da. It's like, I know, but like, I'm good. Like, I do it for our tribe. So definitely glad you were able to attend, and we got this.
Hi, Ray. This is Ilka. Hey, listen, I actually found out about you from one of my colleagues. and she recently took the exam and passed it. I'm real early on in studying. I don't take mine until probably maybe December, but I just want to thank you for having the opportunity to take this class. I've been wanting to take it, and I'm glad that I stumbled upon it, and being able to take it for free, because I was like, oh, I really want to take this class. I really want to take this class. So I really appreciate it. And it has really opened my eyes to a lot of things. And as you keep saying, a new way of thinking, because I've really been confused. Like, how am I supposed to understand? I've been out of school for 2 years, and I remember studying, and I just remember internship and writing papers. That's all I remember.
Yep.
I don't even remember studying for an exam, so I really appreciate this. Looking forward to more of these sessions, and I will keep an eye out. I just joined the Facebook group, so hopefully I will, be able to, take advantage of more of the classes. And the other thing, I really impressed myself because I got more of the answers right on these questions that you went through these past 3 days. So you're doing a great job, and I appreciate it.
No, absolutely. And shout out to the coworker, spreading the word, getting our tribe is growing, expanding. And sometimes, well, just managing our expectations for this and how we're approaching it, and just in general, because it's true. Like, I'm not saying it just to make us feel good. It really is a different way of thinking, because, like, again, you're saying you're joining for the first time and you remember papers, internship, not taking these exams and whatnot. So being able to show ourselves that grace, and it's okay to give ourselves that time, because unless we're just really good at just getting things immediately, it only takes like a little bit of time. Shout out to you. But I know I'm not like that. I know a lot of people aren't like that. So being able to do that 2 a day, let things really resonate, and then that 1 practice exam a month, it really helps. And again, showing ourselves that grace is okay. And then let us know when you pass so we can celebrate you. So definitely.
Okay, will do.
All right, nice. All right, tribe, thank you all for attending. I appreciate you. We rocked out on Saturday today, bit of a change in the schedule, but definitely glad you're here. And again, to purposely sound like a broken record, remember to show yourself that grace, 2 a day. If you're like, honestly, I need to do more of a 3 a day. I feel more comfortable doing a 5 a day. Cool. Still doing at least that 2 a day the next day, or that 3 a day, or that 5 a day, and that 1 practice exam a month is okay. And I know I'm the face of everything, but we're a tribe, so it's not just me in here. It's our tribe supporting each other. So we got this. All right, tribe. I'll see you next study group.